Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Enactus DMU Talks. Thank you for joining us once more. And if it's your first time watching the video, Enactus DMU Talks is about talking to members of the society, Enactus, about how the society has helped them in their career, their skills in every way possible. Well, my name is Esther, and today I have with me Zainab, a member of the society. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
I'll just let Zainab introduce herself. So can you tell me a bit about yourself?
So my name is Zainab. I'm a second year student at the Montfort University studying business management and economics. I'm currently a part of Enactus for the project Work From Home, basically. So
okay, so how did you hear about Enactus and what made you to join the society?
oh, this is very interesting. Well, it was my classmate, her name, the ex-president of Enactus, Tanjit Kaur. She actually introduced me to Enactus. She told me how wonderful Enactus was, and that it would really be a good opportunity for me to kind of like develop my skills, meet new people, just get into the business environment. Yeah. So when she told me about it, I got intrigued by it, and then I decided to join Enactus. And to be honest with you, it's been wonderful, as she said.
Right. Yeah. I can also say the same because that actually helps me like in different ways. My skills, my graphic skills, social media skills has just been top notch. So let's talk about yeah, part of project Work From Home, right?
Yeah.
How long have you been with Enactus?
I think overall it's been 9 months.
9 months. That's interesting. So what do you do for project Work From Home?
Okay, so first of all, I'm part of the team, the big team, and second of all, I'm the marketing lead for the project. So yeah, in terms of creating social media posts, the group meeting posts and everything, I'm in charge of that. For the project.
So how do you find that? Any challenges? Like how do you find the role so far, especially because of school, having to mix doing that with school?
Well, honestly, it's a big challenge sometimes because you're always at the core, you're trying to remember, or you have to keep making posts every week, and then you have to focus on your schoolwork. Yeah. And aside from that schoolwork, I also like work part-time outside of school, so it's kind of like very, very dodgy. But overall, it's been really, really good because it just gives me this would I say strength or ability to kind of like manage my time properly? Yeah. So yeah, it's been a challenge, but it's been a good one.
Okay. So so far, like how has Enactus helped you? Have you gotten any internship? What exactly have you gotten from Enactus? Because basically, I've just been giving out like social media manager for Work From Home. You're doing a lot of projects, working on posts and all this stuff, giving like part of your time, I guess, for Enactus. So what exactly have you gotten back from Enactus? Because I think it should be like a give and take thing.
Yeah, you're correct. Okay, I would like to talk about like a bit of the skills I've gotten, like being part of Enactus. So one of it, like I mentioned earlier, is time management. Because in the society we live in today, it's not really a joke, when it comes to time management. You have to keep to time. There's just so many things happening, so many things to do in a day. So one of it is time management. I would say I'm completely like 100% on it, but it's been better than it was before. And also, like the teamwork, the way we work as a team, I really love my team. Project Work From Home, like they're so collaborative. You work so well, you have fun. You can talk. You can actually just express yourself so well. And then everyone just shares the initiative about topics that actually do matter. So teamwork has been really key thing for me. And yeah, communication has been really wonderful. Communication has been good. They pass out information very well. So those are the things. Those 3 skills I have developed so well. And in terms of the marketing side of it, I have actually developed so well to the point, I think, because I use this graphic app for the marketing. Yeah, Canva. Yeah, I use it a lot, and then I got like a 50 challenge reward, or was it award?
Really?
Yeah, it was really, when I saw it, I was like so excited because honestly, if I hadn't been the marketing lead for Work From Home, I don't think it would have been a success. Yeah. So that's one of the things I'm grateful for, and my marketing skills have increased like so well that I feel I can take up any marketing role.
I like that. Yeah, I like that. So have you gotten any internship or placement through Enactus?
I did get one placement, but I wouldn't say it was through Enactus, but it was part of the whole process. Yeah, my experience. Yeah. So it was really at the last minute of always giving up, and I'm like, and I just got a call one morning, and then they're like, oh, a position just opened, and I'm like, oh my god. But I mean, it's really so wonderful. Yeah.
Okay. So let me see, if there's anything, let's say you are given this power to change something about Enactus or to add something to the society, what exactly would that be?
Good question.
I know.
So to change anything about Enactus, I honestly can't think of anything.
You don't necessarily have to change anything. If if you don't have anything to change, that means everything is actually being perfect and good, which is a good thing. But if there's something you want to add, like what would that be?
I would just say for all the Enactus team, like it's just very good to be innovative, to be more creative about ways of doing things. Because I mean, there's just so much things out there for us to do, like as a society on campus. There's just so many opportunities to tap in, and I would say it's just about getting the right opportunities and hitting on it.
Okay. So now let's talk about projects work from home. Can you just tell us a bit about it? Like what exactly is the project about?
Okay, so when the project first started, it was basically to kind of like aim at the homeless people on the street, how we can actually possibly help them with whatever challenges that we're going through. And with time, we got to find out that like there's just so much we can do to help these people, which was part of the reasons why we made some partnerships. We've made with Center Project, we've made partnership with the Leicester Food Bank, and it's just getting that overall knowledge about what we can do basically in our own ability as a project to help these people, and in the little ways we can to kind of like lend out helping hands to them as well.
Okay, so before we finish for today or for this episode, just one question: what does Enactus mean to you?
Enactus is a place for developing yourself. If you really want to, like, for me, I think it has like brought me out there, because I'm really, when I say very shy person, I don't really talk a lot. When I was on campus, like when I did my first year, I never spoke to anyone. I was literally just going to uni, going back home and everything. But being part of Enactus, it just made me open up to a lot of things, a lot of opportunities. So Enactus is like a place for developing myself. Yeah.
I can totally relate to that, because I'm also an introvert and shy person. Like, if not for Enactus, obviously, I won't be here doing this interview. I'll just be locked up in my room, or just definitely in my room, not out there or meeting people. But it's very interesting. So, can you just like give an advice to students? Because I'm sure there are some people that want to be a part of the society, or what can you say to them? Because I'm sure some people might know about the society, but they don't really know what it is and how to go about it. So, what advice would you give out to the students?
My advice to every student out there is basically that if you think you want to make an impact, or if you know you want to make an impact in the world and you want to grow your skills, you want to develop yourself to its maximum potential, I think joining Enactus is like the first step. And with Enactus, there's so many other things you can do. Like I know on LinkedIn there's so many courses, there's so many opportunities. HSBC provides some courses for students. Like there's just so many things for you to do. But joining Enactus is the first thing to do if you're a university student. So just do it. It's not really like it will take up your time, trust me, but it's worth it at the end. Yeah.
Sorry, I know I said that would be the last question, but one more thing. Basically, we're talking about Enactus and the skills you get, the work. Well, I don't want it to seem, I'm also a part of Enactus, but I don't want it to seem like all we do is work. So what do you think about the social part of being Enactus?
The social part is very though I'm not a social being myself, but the ones I've attended have been really so fun, because everyone is just there like looking out for each other. Like it's like a whole family where you just look out for each other, you talk to each other, you just want to know people more, and then interact well with them.
That's nice. All right, thank you so much, Zainab. Thank you so much for being here with us, and thank you guys once more for being a part of Enactus DMU Talks. Until next time, my name is Esther, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Bye.